Stop scrolling because this week is going to shake some shit up. Neptune is shifting into Aries and Mars is about to meet Pluto. And things are about to feel a little extra charged. And knowing what's happening is actually going to help you move smarter instead of reacting blindly. So let's get into it. Let's start with Aries. So, Aries, Neptune is in your sign. So, you are going to feel a little unsure of yourself. It's going to make you feel a little shaken up by your self image. This week, focus on one priority at a time. Your self confidence grows while you're acting and not overthinking. Taurus, Neptune is working behind the scenes for you to highlight your financial and your career patterns that are just no longer serving you. For you, this is not a week to make big decisions. Take this week to observe trends and allow strategy to guide your action. This week, your patience is going to be your advantage. Gemini, the Mars Pluto is going to sharpen communication for you. Misunderstandings may escalate, but only if you're vague. This week, you have to set your boundaries in the conversations that you're having, and you have to leverage the clarity for influence. Cancer, visibility and emotional intensity are going to increase. I know you're already quite emotional. You feel those emotions, but it's okay. Others may actually try to push your limits, but you have to set your boundaries and stick to them. Your consistency is what's going to give you the authority. Leo, relationships and ego are going to be tested, and the truth is going to come out. And some of those truths may actually surprise you. So this week, drop the performance and speak honestly. Respect comes naturally when you are being authentic. Virgo, routines, work, and health are revealing inefficiencies. And Neptune is going to dissolve any rigid control habits that you may be holding on to. This week, it might be a good idea to adjust systems as opposed to forcing the outcome. It is very important for you to focus on the practical steps and not so much perfection. Libra, partnerships may start showing some cracks and revealing who is actually aligned with you. You need to evaluate your relationships honestly and stand beside your standards. Once you do that, you will start attracting the right support system. Scorpio, emotional and home dynamics may intensify this week, and hidden tensions may begin to surface. Make sure you're taking a moment so that way you can act with clarity and restraint. A calm and decisive approach this week will give you that sense of control. Moving on to Sagittarius. So, creativity, learning, and communication spark opportunities for you this week. But keep in mind, impulsive statements may actually backfire. Make sure you're speaking boldly, but also thoughtfully. And try to remember that one truthful statement is way better than 10 half-hearted ones. Capricorn, Neptune is going to be softening your emotional defenses. But the Mars Pluto is going to highlight money and self-worth. That's a great combination. Make sure you are making decisions based on long-term value and not short-term approval. It's okay to pace yourself. Sometimes slow really does win the race. Next up is Aquarius. So midweek is going to expose some leadership and influence opportunities for you. And it may feel like others are testing your authority. So this is where you're going to have to start leading strategically and not so much reactively. And remember, influence comes from calm confidence and not chaos. And last but surely not least is Pisces. Neptune is finally leaving your sign, which means it's a closure of a very long cycle. So which means the lessons that you learned from the last chapter, it's time to start learning from them. Take this time to reflect and release what no longer is serving you. And make sure you are stepping into the next phase with every bit of intention. This week is not about luck or magic. It's about seeing the patterns and understanding the pressure. So act deliberately and use shifts as insight and not fear. That is where your power lies. Have a good week.